Yeah, nah, man, you know we gotta do a joint for the ladies, right? So every club worldwide, we gonna move y'all like this. Come on, bounce, bounce, bounce. Hey girl, hey girl, hey girl, hey girl, hey girl. It's Friday night when the club lines be out the door. Watch the silly.
Okay, the last segment, we close this Monday out at least for the live show, you guys. Thanks for staying around. Hope you enjoyed the sports. About to go over to what I call Legacy TV. And when I say Legacy TV, it's about empowerment, information, recognition, and specifically what I call my HOtt PiXX, where you go the legacy that is made by those who you may recognize and may not, and if not so, by introducing them, you may decide, let me go check it out. I call this the Ladies of Legacy TV. It's either the show, the actress, the role. If you don't know neither of those choices, you may say, let me go check them out. So Mario and I are the only ones in the room. So a lot of times asking questions may be a point where we go, you know what, I haven't checked out that show. Now that you brought this up, let's go check them out and see if they make an impact. And there are certain ones that Mario can go, oh yeah, that's her. And if it's not, it's somebody else. Yes, will I be doing the men as well? Yes, separate segment. So Mario, you're getting ready to see if you follow any of these shows. And some are shows that have already been out for a few seasons, and some are more recent, and some are this year, of course. All depends on what you call this year and season. So we're going to start you off so you can say, hey, look, you know what? That's a player. That's not. Let's take it to the lady that Mario tends to always say, you know, she has something in her swag. Naturi Naughton plays Tasha St. Patrick on Power. Have you been impacted by Tasha St. Patrick, or have you yet to check out how she rolls?
I'm a newcomer, Vic.
Newcomer.
But she won me over.
Oh, wait. So you have to really go see.
She got great shoulders.
Yeah, you know what? See, I'm trying to keep. This is about empowerment.
Wonderful shoulders.
You need to go check her out, man. She plays the role. You know what? And I keep forgetting about this. Didn't she start off being a singer? I can't remember.
I'll take your word for it.
Take your word. You're right. Just see, this is not rating. So this is the part where I suggest, because one of the questions we're going to be dealing with here is that whose role will be one that makes of a legacy that when you go back, she will be even more powerful looking back. Because sometimes you don't catch them in the beginning. Let me take you to someone else, because I know Mario definitely watches this young lady, or has watched this young lady. Dasha Polanco plays Dayanara Diaz of Orange is the New Black. Mario, have you watched Orange is the New Black?
I have, but she looks different here than she does on Orange is the New Black.
And what is it that's different?
Everything.
Wait a minute. Did she make an impact on you in the role she played?
Well, the whole show is so well done.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
But yes, she does. And she makes an impact here, too.
Mario,
that's what they call it today.
Wait a minute. So
they call it impact today.
Wait a minute. Okay, let me say this. Let me say this, man. Does she have an indelible role that will live in infamy, or is it just her presence that she just got one of those screen presences that's just there? Or is it that, the show got you?
Well, I think you need something out back to drive what's up front.
Oh, Lord. Okay. We already know where he's going, right? This will make everybody else happy. Okay, this is a good one, dude. Let's go.
What can I say?
Let's go. Okay, the show that's been out for a couple of seasons, let's roll it up. Great name for this young lady. She became somewhat famous in Deadpool. Zazie Betts plays Van of Atlanta. If you check her out, if you haven't checked out the show, Atlanta being kind of the show, will you go watch the show more? Because I don't know if you check out Atlanta.
But I checked out Deadpool. No. Yeah, that's natural. That's what they call that good natural.
Okay. So
nipples pointed upward.
okay, you know what?
You only get that.
You know, it's a
at
Me
certain
Too
age.
movement going on right now.
saying.
They're gonna feel like
Still a man,
you know what, dude? I'm giving her props.
heterosexual.
You have to first of all, her Deadpool presence really sold her. Now, I'm not saying
did.
she's doing good at it's a totally different show. I'm suggesting Mario check this one out too. And
I
for,
will.
For the other reasons, okay? For the other reasons. Never to do that. All right, let's take you to the next because I don't want to dwell too much because Mario has to say, hey, this is the one. Now, you know you can't go nowhere unless you say Tracy Ellis Ross plays Rainbow Johnson of Blackish. Now, Mario, you've checked out Blackish.
Yeah, I've checked out Tracy for years.
Right.
And here she's showing out some great back.
Okay, so wait a minute. So what about the role she's playing?
That too.
You know
I
what?
wanted to make sure I covered the important stuff first.
See, when I comment, when I go into Trump, I give him specifics. All he's doing is going, I'm really not paying attention to the show.
The testosterone thing.
Okay, so I say this is a thumbs up, right?
Thumbs up.
Okay, so far I failed you guys in getting something that may have a show impact, an actor's impact, the role impact. I'm just looking for one. So hopefully we can get there. I'm going to take Mario over to somebody whose name, where I said, well, you got a great name. They'll go, we're going to use part of that name. And that name is Issa Rae. And Issa Rae plays Issa D of Insecure. And I know Mario watches Insecure.
Yeah, I sure do.
You sure do, don't you?
And I care if she's gorgeous.
Oh, thank you.
I'm a fan of her.
What about the role? How do you like how
I'm a fan of the role.
Oh, you like
Even
that?
though
Okay.
it's problematic as a woman, that's the whole point of it. But loving it.
Okay, now for those who may or may not, because remember, some people may not be really saying, hey, I haven't seen the show. You said it's problematic.
Well, you get to watch her struggle as a modern woman with relationships.
So she has the relationship issues or...
Relationships with issues.
With issues, okay.
She has a hotation.
So wait a minute. So she's selling the role she's playing.
I'm just saying she's a modern woman with taking advantage of her choices.
Yeah. You know what? It sounds kind of cloudy, but I think what Mario's saying.
Can't throw stones.
Can't throw
stones.
Okay.
In a glass house.
Okay. Well, let me tell. Okay, no problem. Interesting enough with Mario, with you saying that, it makes you want to go and watch it. Because I've only watched a few episodes, so I'm gonna go and follow it even more.
I watched the whole
the whole thing. So okay.
Season 3 now.
Okay. All right. Let me go over to the next. Yolanda Ross. If you guys don't know her name, you know that she plays Jada Washington of The She. Now, you know, I always say, you know, when you're just keeping it natural and real, what she's doing right here. If you haven't watched it yet, Mario, you know, it was a lot of talk about it. It reminds me of The Orange New Black in the way that they talked about it. And it says, let me go check out a couple of shows. If you haven't, should you?
Well, you should.
Okay. Okay. So you thinking that you may take? See, I don't think you can get Mario off of Insecure. I think he's like stuck.
Well, I may be stuck, but you know, like most men, I can't be fickle.
Right. So maybe that's a good one. I like that, dude. You saving yourself by putting all us in. Most men can be fickle. I got that. That's a compliment to you and I right now. That's a good one.
PMC throws in. He says she's cute.
She's good, PMC. Now,
he gave her a 9.
See, you know the reason why I stayed away from the numbers lately is because I didn't want people to get away from their professional work.
And you're objectifying women.
Right. I don't want to.
Asshole.
I want them to go check her out because
take that.
Still, most of the shows, you guys, most of the shows are still male dominated. Okay, that's just so there's enough room for them all. What we're trying to do is show that the women got staying power as well. So Mario's and PMC are on the same page. Obviously, they tweet together. So anyway, yes.
I know what that means.
Let's go to the next one. The next,
funny.
The next one. I know Mario's seen this. Antoinette Robertson plays Coco of Dear White People. Now, I'm not going to say it. I'm going to let Mario
She's
just
bad.
Okay, that's good to know. That's good. Have you checked? Have you watched Dear White People?
Yes, I have.
Have you been impacted by the role she's playing, or you say, hey, you know what?
Once again, that term impacted. But I guess interpreting it as I do. Yes, I was, Vic. I was impacted.
Liz, thank you. Insecure is a good show. Thank you. You know, it's hard to pull that teeth out of Mario because he's thinking about Uruguay and who he could take. Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't supposed to say that. My bad. So thank you, Liz, for chiming in. Okay, look, the show, these are great shows. And in the last couple of years, I wonder if these shows, unless they stay around, if you're lucky enough to stay around for 10 years, which is very, very kind of, it's like an X-File, you know. You hope that looking back that, hey, they played these roles that were iconic. So I'm going to roll back when it's time to see if Mario can pick the one he thinks will be iconic. Let's go on to one other and remaining before we choose who we think plays the role or the show that impacts you the greatest. Antoinette Robertson. She literally plays Kara Fowdy of Black Lightning. Now, I don't think Mario's checked out Black Lightning yet.
I have checked out Black Lightning.
You have? I'm wrong.
Yeah, because Warner Brothers is Shelly Shells.
That's our girl, Shelly Shell. PR, communications.
That's right.
Everything else. Okay. Have you checked out Kara Fowdy's role?
I have, Vic.
How do you feel, man?
I feel impacted. Once again, it's happened more often than before. So I want you to know, save me $10.
So far, people are going, I'm about to watch this segment so I can go be pushed towards the show.
So you too could be impacted.
Okay, but women are watching.
$10.
Women are watching the show too. I just got Liz. Liz, you think that's helping her to sit back and say that all you're doing is I'm a typical man, I'm impacted, that's it. That's not helping Liz go, oh man,
I didn't know I had to help you, Liz.
Well,
but
she's going to say you need to go watch that show.
I would help you by saying, now you know what impacts me.
Okay.
See, now you know, Liz.
So
you know what impacts me.
And let me just say this. Let me be real. I am not trying to say that we should be deep way into the roles. I do believe that people are going to holler at me and say, well, hey, look, you know, whatever the reason, it's like looking at the fans for Women of the Rock who say, look, I just can't wait to look at him. And they're happy. So Mario's making a good point. Hey, you know what? This is who I am. I watched the show for this reason. That's good, Mario. Now we're going to go up the list, take it down. And Mario, based on what you've observed and what you have known, if you had to turn around and say, I believe this show or this role or the actress will live on as a greater legacy. Just a guess. Let's see what you think. Let's take it from the top.
Starting from the top, Notori Naughton.
Power, man.
Power.
That's just a show. That's it. You know, that's it. It wins.
Dasha Polanco. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Zazie Beetz. Natural. Tracy Ross Ellis. Blackish. Issa Rae.
Insecure.
Yolanda Ross.
The She.
Antoinette Robinson.
Dear White People.
And finally, excuse me, you had the wrong name. And Kara Fowdy of Black Lightning.
Black Lightning. All right. So, based on the shows you've seen, is there a role that you could say, hey, look, this person affected me, the role, or even if how they look?
I think Issa Rae, because she's a writer, director too.
Right.
She's very special.
Okay, good. So, Issa Rae. You know what? I picked her in the. I had two spots. I picked Issa Rae as one of them. Definitely.
So that definitely makes her special to me.
Right.
Now, also special to me is Antoinette Robertson.
All right. Okay. No, that's
because she personally appeals to my nature.
We got close. Okay, dear white people. Okay, that's good. That's good. You know what? I think the show that probably for different reasons may, I think Power is so powerful in this show and this whole total casting and everything. I do believe Blackish probably will be a name because of different reasons, because how it's made and because its name, it's a Blackish, kind of is in contrast with what they're doing and everything. That her role may stand out more, even though I believe the newcomers in the game are yet to be determined. But who am I to say? My favorite watching Power. Man, it's not. But does that mean Naturi is going to have this thing role that's just going to be a legacy for her? I can't make the guess on that, man. It's a good show. So for me, I hope all of you guys go check it out. That's my HOtt PiXX. I'm done. Mario's going to South America.
Yeah. Nah, man. We gotta do a joint for the ladies, right? So every club worldwide, we gonna move y'all like this. Come on. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Hey girl. Hey girl. Hey girl. Hey girl. Hey girl. It's Friday night when the club lines be out the door. Watch the